Hey, y'all, it's your girl, the real deal, Lanita Gill. Like, share, and subscribe. And I want to share a video with y'all with Kanika Jenkins walking in the kitchen. Now, I have a different outlook on this case now. If I'm going to go by what Rosemont showing us here. You know, now this doesn't mean that the family can't, the mom can't sue the hotel for negligence, but I'm gonna tell you my outlook on the video. Kanika walking towards the freezer in the back. Okay. Okay. Mom said that this is her daughter walking through the freezer. Okay, y'all see Kanika. Now, the only thing I'll say about this hair is it's fuller than the other hair that she had on her head. This hair is like a wig. You see it at the top in the circle? This look like a wig. This don't look like the slick hair she had on coming in the hotel. Okay, pay attention. Now, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to rewind it. Now, the reason why I wanted to rewind that, if there's an open door there, why would Kanika sing if she's pulling a door? You know what I mean? It looked like she pulled from a door. You know what I mean? Not walking into the door. And if it's no camera back there to prove to us that she walked in the freezer, how could we prove that? How could we prove that she walked in the freezer? How could we prove she didn't walk in the freezer? How? Nobody can be right there. So how can a case be closed if you can't prove it? So let's watch it again. This is road month civilians. This is Kanika walking through the kitchen. Now, the only thing that Kanika did different on this video than she did when she was in the hallway getting off, when she got off the elevator, was she didn't try to lean on this wall. She avoided this wall instead of try to grab and hold on to the walls like she was doing them other walls. Let's show it again. Because is this what we have to ask ourselves in this video right here? Is this the point where Kanika, after Kanika had leaned on the walls as if she was tired? Remember on the video, she was walking in the hallway and she was leaning on the walls like she was tired? If she was like that in the hallway, she sure not like this now. She not even walking like she was tired now. She not even trying to touch this wall. Let me take it back. She not even trying to hold on to this thing. She seemed like a left-hand person. I don't know what hand she is, but she uses her right hand a lot. But watch it. She's not walking like she did when she was in the hallway. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention. Pay close attention. See, Kanika is not using her arms right. That's what freaking me out. Okay, let's go back and look at it again. Let's go back. Let's take this back. We got to take it back. We got to take it back. I want to see this again. Cause my point is, watch this. Watch it again. Let's watch it slowly. Listen to what I'm saying. My point is, how is Kanika so tired about to pass out on the highways on the hall? I'm gonna see can I find that video. But this is Rosemont. You see this? Okay. Now we do know this Kanika. Kanika always keep that arm bent right there. That's the only thing I don't understand. And see, y'all, she ain't trying to hold on to nothing. That's what I don't understand. Let me back it back a little bit. Let me back it back. This is the part that cannot be proved. This can't be proved because you can't see it. So we don't know what happened back there. We don't know what happened to Kanika back there. But we can say this is she, because the mama said this is her daughter walking through the kitchen. Okay, pay attention. Okay, let me ask you this question. Let me ask y'all this. Suppose Kanika did go back there and lay down. Okay, listen before y'all say anything. If Kanika went back there, like they said, she would have walked back out. Now, let's look at it this way. If Kanika got tired walking, do y'all think she would have laid down inside a freezer? Because you don't know her state of being right now. If Kanika walked in that freezer, if Kanika decided to lay down, the doors was open. That's one thing we can say. Okay, let's put it like this. Kanika went in there and laid down. How she get wet? Okay. How she get why is her shoes off? If she laid down and took a nap. Come on now, y'all. Now we trying to see the picture in all ways. We trying to see the picture in different ways. If she went in there and laid down, the door was open. If she went in there and laid down, the door was open. Why the door was closed? That's the question you got to ask. Why was the door closed and locked? Regardless, if Kanika went inside the freezer and laid down, why was it locked? She didn't lock herself in. So that's what has to be demonstrated and proved. This case should have never been closed. You got to be able to prove a point in order to close the case. An employee already admit on the police report that he closed. I'm gonna put allegedly for me, but he said that he pushed the door. He closed the door. If he closed the door, he should have checked the freezer. If he went back there and shut that door, he knew a body was inside the freezer. So the thing is, to this situation right here is, what is going to happen next? Because the mom already said she was murdered. But if she was murdered, how was she murdered? That's the question. How was she murdered if she was murdered? How? Because here, she's walking. Did anything ever happen to this girl in this freezer? That's what we have to ask ourselves. Did anything happen to Kanika in this freezer? Huh? Did anything happen to Kanika in this particular freezer? Yes or no? I'm just asking a question. I want to ask another question. Stop. Is this Kanika? Is this Kanika? Is Kanika already deceased? I'm just asking a question because Rosemont showing y'all the video that's going to be hard to change. This is Kanika. This is Kanika. But their hair pretty thick. That's the only thing I'm saying. And Kanika could just be... See, Kanika hair don't even look right here. This hair is not right. This is a full wig. And we don't know what Kanika... Did she have on a wig? Did she have how she had her hair? But coming in the hotel, her hair wasn't like that. This a whole different hair, y'all. After she goes around the corner, we don't know what happened. So my question is that the freezer Kanika was in? Now, Miss Teresa said she walked back there. Everybody else said she walked back there. The paramedics came from back there. But the only thing got to me when the manager walked to him, why did he walk all the way around this way, but came back this way? Why did he walk? Why he didn't walk down this way anyway? When he came in the kitchen, why didn't he just walk through this way? Why he had to do something so we could say why he went this way? You see what I mean? It's too many whys. And how come? I'm going to put it back again, and then I want to get to the footage of her. And I'll wait. So I'm going to keep this video up too. Okay? This is Miss Teresa's daughter coming in the kitchen. Miss Teresa, if this is the video they showed Miss Teresa. That's her daughter. Her daughter was last seen alive coming through this kitchen. Her daughter was last seen alive coming through this kitchen. When she got back there, let me put a stop on that one. Let me sit this right here. When Kanika got back there, I'm gonna sit this right here because I want to show y'all something. I'm sorry. I like to investigate, y'all. I always wanted to be an officer. But when Kanika got back there, she could have went through there. She could have went through there and laid down. But my thing is, why would her shoes be off? My thing is, the whole thing is, she could have walked back there. She could have laid down, but why was the freezer door closed? That's all y'all need to ask yourself. Let's put it like that. The freezer door closed. That's what you needed, did Kanika. Okay? We just saw a video. We just saw a video of Kanika. Oh, wait, something. Kanika walking in the freezer. She walked in there. She walked that direction. Let's put it like that. She walked that direction. Let's put it like that. We saw Kanika walk in that direction. But why are we seeing another video of Kanika look like she coming out the kitchen? I just don't understand that. That's the only part I don't understand. So what I want to do, I'm going to take the news thing. Y'all moms knows best. That's all I got to say. A mom knows best. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show y'all its surveillances, what the news showed. Now, let me start over. This is what the news showed. Okay, this is what the news showed. Same video we just saw. See, we don't see nothing else going on. We know she didn't come back. She didn't come back. She didn't come back. Now they look at that one. She didn't come back. I got a problem is she didn't come out. Why didn't she come back out of there? Okay, if she walked back there and she went in the freezer, she went in out a lot. Now this is another thing I'm bothering me. Okay. Okay. This is she, y'all. This is Kanika, because the mama said. And she should know her daughter. That's Kanika. And she looked down. It looked like to me she got sense enough to know. And for Kanika, let me tell you something. For Kanika to cover herself up like that, she saw somebody. She, to me, just seemed like she don't have stability on her own. You know what I mean? Whatever she had is controlled in her body. But for her to close her jacket, she saw a man. She wouldn't have closed her jacket for no woman. So who did she see? Who did she see? Who did she see? Okay, now stop it. She went in, she pushed that door open. So therefore she could have walked inside the freezer. But the thing is, she just couldn't get out the freezer. So whoever closed the freezer though, they saying it's an accident from them. They not saying it's an accident from, it's an employee allegedly. We don't know who shut the door behind Kanika. And if she ain't have but one shoe off. That's a throw off. She ain't have but one shoe off. Why? She ain't have both shoes off. If once something ain't working, then the other one. And the foot is swollen from kicking and stomping. Kicking and something. Well, she stayed down there for a while. Y'all say a water fountain right there. I don't know what's going on right there. But she stayed back there. Oh, she went in that bathroom and she came out. Let me count. Let me see. Hold up. Y'all, let's look at this again. Let's look at this. We got to look at this again. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up 1 second. Let's stop this. Let's stop. Let's look at this again. Let's look at this again. This girl right here is a strong woman. This woman right here, for this young lady to walk all around that, walk like she did and try to keep herself up like that, y'all, she's a strong girl. She's a smart, very strong, smart girl. Because she was trying to protect herself. And when she got over here, she started to go up them stairs. Now, why she closed her jacket? Because she sees some people. She sees somebody. She saw someone. And she can't control herself. She need help. And folks watched her and she needed help. It ain't no if, ain't no but. The case solved. I mean, this here, when she walked in there, she walked in there if the door was already open, didn't she? Watch how long she's staying there. What's she doing? Looking in each stall? Thinking it's a bedroom? She came out. And she go right back down there again. Kanika tried to save herself. Kanika, if we got these civilians right here, there are negligence on the hotel. But I'm not saying they killed her. That's a wig she got on right there. Did she have on a wig? That's all I need to know. Was she wearing a wig that night? That's a wig right there on her head. Y'all need to think about that. That's a wig on her head. Think about it. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this if I don't say nothing else, and I can say it over and over and over again. I believe. Okay, see when she got out the elevator, look at her hair. Okay, then Kanika might have had on a wig. We don't know. She could the whole time she could have had on a wig. Okay. Kanika, okay, now I'm gonna say this. Kanika allegedly Looking at Rosemont surveillance's footage, I would say that Kanika, y'all gonna be mad at me. Kanika walked in the freezer. Okay? I'm gonna say this. Kanika allegedly walked in the freezer. Kanika, okay, I put it like this. Kanika walked back there toward, there go Kanika. Kanika did walk through the kitchen. Okay? That's Kanika. What happened when Kanika went back there? It's something that I can't tell y'all because there's no cameras showing what went on back there. So to be honest with you, the hotel is negligence. Kanika death. Now, if the mother is going to say she was murdered, it goes way back from the hotel room. The mom got to get a whole lot of investigation going on to prove that. But if she just want to work on the part, she want to see her daughter walk in that freezer. She saw the camera and the footage right here of Kanika walking toward the freezer, but she don't see Kanika walking in the freezer. But when the police went back there and the door was shut, that means to tell you that somebody shut and locked her in the freezer. And one way you can prove it is they had to come back out this door. They had, whoever locked her in there got to be on a surveillance somewhere, because they had to come back out that kitchen and walk down there. Or walk down this way. So who locked her in there? Where's the footage of her, somebody leaving out from back there? It's missing. So what they going to have to do, put all those videos together and find out who was the last person came out that room that locked her in there. If someone locked her in there. Someone locked Kanika in the room. Who locked Kanika in the room? Something, not the room, in the freezer. We saying that if she allegedly went in that freezer, why is both one of her shoes out if she walked in there? If the young lady walked in there with two shoes on, why she got one on? Who locked her in the freezer? Kanika couldn't lock herself in the freezer. So whoever locked her in the freezer got to be on the footage to come this way or this way. Go that way or this way. They have to have a surveillance camera showing this way or that way. Or either did they go this way or this way to come back out the kitchen. There has to be a footage with Kanika, with someone coming out from back there that locked her. Who accidentally locked her in there? Let's put it like that. Who accidentally locked her in there? Because it just didn't lock by itself. So y'all tell me, do it make sense what I said, what I'm saying? Tell me, does it make sense what I'm saying? Because whoever walked in there had to walk back out of there, right? Whoever walked in that freezer behind Kanika, locked that freezer door, and accidentally, we gonna say what they say. Accidentally locked her. Wait, hold up, y'all. I'm trying to set this up, okay? So I won't have to hold it. If anyone accidentally locked her in there because they didn't see her. It's the one who locked her in there. And ain't no if, and no buts. A lot of people don't know that the friends did make a statement. A lot of people think that the friends did make a statement. They did. They gave a statement. They did a statement, y'all. A lot of people think the friends didn't give a statement. What happened that night? They did. They gave a statement. They told what happened. Yes, they did. Now, looking at that civilian video we just saw of Kanika, y'all done seen it millions of times. When Kanika, before she turned the corner, she leaned out to the right like, oh, excuse me. You know what I mean? Before she went in that room, it looked like she leaned out and said, excuse me. I didn't know y'all back there. You know what I mean? That's how, I'm just saying. When she turned that corner to go in that little room, before she went in that room, it looked like she said, lean, excuse me, and went in there. Something happened in that room. She knew something was ahead of her. And another strange thing is, y'all think about it. On that Rosemont civilian camera,